Hey my lovelies, and welcome back to my channel and episode 9 of Whimsy Stories Generation 2. And we are here at the Fall Festival that I placed down from the gallery. Since it is the last to final day of fall, so I thought with Willow loving seasons that she wanted to go all out and attend a little bit of a fall festival with a pumpkin patch, a maze, roller skating, and then you can also buy a lot of stuff like grocery items. So you can buy pumpkins, you can buy drinks, you can buy coffee. We are gonna try to take a picture, which I've been already trying to set up, but it's not working. So let's see if we can take a mischievous photo with Freya, and hopefully that it actually works to take a picture. It is also a night out on the town, so anything that we buy, any food, we don't have to haggle, we can just buy it for free. Is she finally... Oh, baby, you need a rest? I'm just gonna bump up the energy, so he's actually feeling better, and then we are gonna order a drink. Spice sparkling... apple spice knock. That's... I hate apple. I really, really hate apple, but if he wants it, he can have it. And I think it's really cute. Like, this is, if you search Fall Festival on the gallery, you will find it. It's one of the first ones. I'm currently in offline mode, so I will have to, I won't be able to show it, but I will place the creator down in the description. And she's fine. Yes, she's finally taking the picture. Let's see. It's a normal picture. What did you think about it? Partners in Crime from Great Photo. She also does have a school project, which she will need to work on over the weekend. But in this episode, it will be the final episode as for them as teens, as the twins will be aging up on Tuesday. So we have Day of Remembering and wow, Isabel's birthday tomorrow, and then on Sunday it is Takoda's birthday. So we will celebrate both birthdays in this episode, and then we will have the twins episode in the next the twins birthday in the next episode, and then Christmas is also coming, which means this is the first time that Willow will be able to go all out, as I will be moving them out. Willow will be starting university, and I just want to make sure that we can then start decorating the place as she likes. I was gonna ride the Ferris wheel with Aiden, as I think she would really like that. And in the meantime, Oak is just enjoying his drink. You have a little bit of a stand where they can do a little bit of drinking, so it's so cute to see. And I said their drink. I also did do a little bit of changing of the outfits. So what I did for them is you can see their main outfit, one of their main outfits now. But for one of their party outfits, I actually decided to give them a wig, and I also did it for one of their everyday outfits to see if that's something they like. I also gave some makeup to them in some of the outfits in a way of them like slowly experimenting with wearing both feminine and male clothes. So that's something that I'm doing a little bit with them. You also have some friends here. Let's see. You have Darren here, who you've been talking more and more to. Freya's here, who I'm so happy that you went out as friends after the failed relationship that you still are able to like. And Dominic is here as well. So why don't we lock the camera to Dominic, who's gonna go over for some bubble tea, it seems. And why don't you then you two go a little bit of roller skating, actually. So we're gonna invite this Kate, Dominic, and Darren. And this is basically the whole group that we are with. So a nice friend group. And a few things that I did play off camera. So a few things that happened is I created a friends group for Willow and Oak, so they just can get their friends to hang out. So I can also start a gathering, and basically everybody will just come to the lots. I do want to get this up with more people, but we do need to have some more points. Basically, I've set it for now to drink coffee, go bowling, be funny, ride pair attractions, and sing karaoke. But basically, we can also change this out based on whatever thing we have planned for that day, just to have it as a little bit of a fun thing where we can say, okay, if they're gonna go to A karaoke bar will keep it at singing and maybe put in drinks. If they go to a coffee bar, it can be drink a coffee, reading a book, something like that. So we can continuously just keep changing things out. And in this case, bowling I can remove. We do have peer attractions here. We have coffee here, but what I can also add in this case is outdoor. Where is it? I think this is a mod, but fall activities. So anything that falls in the category of fall activities will give us points for the club. So that's a nice way of them doing certain things, but also just having a fun time as friends. I do want to see, can we buy grocery shop items? She is feeling a bit peckish or a bit hungry. So maybe we should order some food, and I think she would go for a carrot cake cupcake, but I also want to see if we can buy a pumpkin, since it is actually a harvest fest or a fall festival, so it would be nice to maybe say that she picked her own pumpkin and that she can bring them back with her. So there's a small pumpkin that she's gonna buy, but I'm also debating, maybe we can get pumpkin seeds instead. Instead of buying a small pumpkin, I'm gonna say that she is gonna buy some pumpkin seeds from the pumpkins patch over here instead. So buy oversized crop seeds, pumpkin seeds, and in the future she will try to get her own pumpkins that she can place around the home for decoration, and maybe she can even start doing some gardening, have some chickens when she has her own home. This is like far away in the future, but where she does a little bit of gardening to help teach the kids how to be self-sustaining, like her parents taught her, and to have some chickens for some fresh eggs in the morning. I think that might be a nice idea for in the future, but let me know what you lovelies think about it. And I do think the fall festival is slowly closing, unfortunately. She did at least get a picture with Freya, but I also think it might be nice to take a funny picture with her sibling so that they have a way to commemorate one of the final weekend, or actually the final weekend as a teen. I am going to do one quick thing for Oak, and that is actually MC Command Center, MC cheats and info, remove above, which is the turbo sweating one. Because Oak is currently sweating due to them roller skating. Sometimes my brain goes a bit too fast. But due to them roller skating, they got a little bit of sweat on their body, and I just want to make sure that it doesn't show up in a picture. So please, not friendly, but please take a funny photo with Oak, with your twin, as I think they're gonna enjoy it. They're also eating currently a corn dog, as they were a little bit hungry, and that should tick for both of them. Night on the town. Aspen already got it from ordering. Oh, she should have actually gotten it. She bought some food at the high school, so she should have gotten it. I don't know why it didn't tick off. And their parents also got it from going out for a quick drink when the siblings were all at their respective after-school activities, which Widow actually got into level 5, which is the final level. So she is now a Toastmaster, and as a Toastmaster, as a certified Toastmaster, you can now coach new corners and have even small financial benefits out of it. So she did reach the top of the after school activity. I'm not sure if we actually got. No, we did not get any milestones for it, as far as I can see. I want to check if we actually can assign her a milestone, because if that's possible, I do want to make sure that she has the milestone for achieving top of an active after school activity, just because I think she should have it. It is the next morning. It is day of remembering, and it is also Isabel's birthday. So Willow is currently making a honey cake. She doesn't have any baking yet. This will be the first time that she's actually. It will count as cooking, but we will have her start doing baking in the future as well. And she is making a honey cake for her mom right before they are gonna go to Granite Falls one more time, one more holiday to Granite Falls as a family living together in this house um, with twins. We will also invite. Oh, she reached cooking level 6. We will also invite Hazel, who was already talking with Aspen about the surprise that they booked this for their mom. You're gonna add a birthday candles, and then we will add it to our inventory. So there we go. We will also be taking the pets with us, just as a little bit of a fun thing. And let's see, can you get some leftovers, please? There we go. A cottage cheese pancakes with honey. Uh, Currently we have one here, so I'm just gonna put it in the inventory. Maybe that was the one that I think that was the one that Isabel was eating, but she's currently working on a dresser, as I thought it would be nice for the twins once they move out to have some stuff from their parents. So I already have two. Wait a minute. There we go. I have two fabricated living chairs, all in sage green, and then this end table, so we can place that down like on a balcony. And then she's now making a dresser, and I will have another one, one in sky blue and one in probably like yellow or orange, just for the twins. I mean, oh, we have Hazel's high school diploma in here. We probably should gift that to her. So I'm just gonna place it down here. Hopefully we can drag it into the inventory. Let's see, Willow. No, we cannot. So we might have to give it a different way to Hazel so she can actually have her high school diploma. And now what I also want to do is see... Okay, we can't... Oh, I wish we could duplicate the graduation picture. So that... Is it possible? No, it's not. I wanted to duplicate the graduation picture so she could have one and we could have one. Unfortunately, it's not possible, which is too sad because then the twins will have to take theirs with them. So I do want to showcase it on the family picture wall. But we will, for now, we will just make sure that everybody's in a good mood right before the surprise holiday. And oh, you finished the dresser, so that means that you can make another one. So fabricate dresser. We have the one with all wood, which is something we can do. The sky fabricated dress is the one that I already did, and I think the canary fabricated dresser. I was almost like, how do I say this word? I think that one is the best fitting as well. So she's just gonna do a little bit of that, and we're gonna make sure, as mentioned again, that everybody is in a good mood. Alright, the whole family is here in Granite Falls. Oh no, you're underachieving? No, not at all. You have achieved a lot, my girl. A lot. You had a midlife crisis. You achieved everything in your generation. You're even like trying to work on another aspiration where you're probably going to finish that one as well. So you're doing amazing. But I want to do this for the first. Can we? Yes, we can select everything. So no, we cannot select everybody. Can we just select the girls? Yes. Okay, so the girls are all going to do a little bit of horseshoe thrown together. You are feeling homesick and nauseous from medication side effects. There's one thing that I completely forgot to mention that happened off camera is they needed to go to the psychiatrist to do some evaluation. So I did that, and we found out that Oak has bipolar disorder. So it's a mood and mental health disorder characterized by intense shift in mood, energy levels, and thinking patterns. Sims with this disorder experience episodic periods in which they can exhibit depression or mania. Mania is characterized by an abnormally elevated or irritable mood. How long each episode lasts is unique to the specific sim. Treatments can include talk therapy and medication. So Oak is in for both talk therapy and medication. And looking at currently their mood, they're feeling okay, so that's great. But why don't we do a little bit of a fun time? Let's see. We actually have a table for this where I can. I see that we don't have a table, so that's gonna be a little bit of an issue. Oh, why don't you go over to buy some supplies, and then Takoda, you can do a little bit of fishing to start catching everybody's dinner for tonight. And I think it is time for Isabel to blow out her candles. So we are gonna have her blow out the candles in this gorgeous, gorgeous area where she's been so many times with her family, with friends. We are gonna get rid of the stink smoke just because it's better for the picture. So she does not have any tank around her. We're also going to have everybody celebrate with her. So we are just gonna bump up this for you. You're not gonna be greeted. You are all coming here for the birthday into Elder of our generation one who you're coming over to celebrate your mom. Who I cannot. There she goes. She's so quick. She is ready to age up into an elder. But I can't believe it. Our Gen 1, our sim that we started Whimsy Stories with now 1.5 years ago, actually. It took me a little while to get this up. She is now an elder. She now has gray hair. So, I'm gonna take her into Create a Sim, and I'm also going to give Dakota gray hair, but I am really not ready for her to be old. But I will give her her older skin details. I will also do the same for Dakota, and we will add the birthday candles, actually, so Dakota can also... Wait, I am going to do differently. I'm gonna add the birthday candles so Dakota can also blow them out, so we celebrate both birthdays together, which is probably what they would have done anyways, even though he would age up a day later. And then I will take them into Create a Sim to give them their elder makeover. And there we go. It is now Takoda's time to blow out his candles. And he is also gonna age up into an elder. Okay, an elder. I do have a mod called Golden Years by A Deep Indigo. And basically, it says an elder sim's golden years can prove to be some of her best. There's a bevy of activities and opportunities during one's sunset years. While this age can come with some unique challenges, conditions, and considerations, there is plenty of life left to enjoy. A thriving community of elders can be found at a local senior center. Opportunities exist to volunteer and be engaged with others through recreation, as well as sharing one life's experience and expertise. Pursue new and old hobbies, meet new friends, and catch up with old ones. Plan for retirement and one's legacy. Follow new paths and aspirations. Take care of one's health. Spend time with loved ones. And explore new living arrangements that best this time of life for you. There's endless ways to engage and explore one's latest years. And there we go. Takoda is now also an elder. So I'm going to take them into Create a Sim, just give them their elder makeover. It does say days left, 32 for both of them, but of course that may differ. We don't know if it's actually going to be 32 days. It might be that they live a little bit longer, based on what they did in their life. So we will see how long we will have left with them, but hopefully we will have long enough with them to see them actually experience their grandkids that Willow will have. And I'm going to make him... Oh, I'm not ready. Oh, I'm not ready at all, but he is going to be gray. And oh no. I think he's actually more of like a darker kind. No. I think he's like dipped kind of gray, like a more silver fox, and I am going to give that for all his outfits. Also going to make his eyebrows darker in a gray color. And then for his beard, I would honestly see him with a beard like this. I do think at some point he would have grown his beard and he would actually have a beard like this. I think it suits him, so I am going to keep it for him, but let me know what you lovelies think. And then I'm also going to check. I think these outfits are still fine. That's his wedding outfit. That's an... I think for this we might just give him a loose shirt. Sleep is also fine, but he might get cold. But I'll leave it for now. These are still fine. That one is fine. And I think for this one, we might just give him a little bit of a polo, but with the same color. And oh, you're back. And this one is fine. And then this one is also fine. And oh, he is an elder now. Takoda, the love of her life. And then the final thing that I'm going to do is change out his overlay and actually give him a more of an elder overlay. So I have this one from intro that actually changes how old you look. And I'm going to give him, I think I'm going to give him this one. So that is Elder Takoda. He's looking like he's going to be a granddad in the future. And then for Isobel, she already has her gray hair. She also changed her pants. She was like, I'm getting cold now. But this will be for her. And then also she will have her elder overlay. So I'm actually, no, not that one. I am actually going with that overlay. I'm actually going to do it this way again, where we go when same as what Takoda has. I don't think I'm gonna give her these jeans. I'm also going to change out her shoes. So let me check. Maybe we can wear something like this, similar to what Takoda has. And for this, maybe we just give you a dress. This I think still works. I think these outfits still work for her. I don't think those are an issue. This one works. This one works. That one is fine. This one is fine, but I think this one we might need to change to an older look. Because we can keep it for now, but we might need to change it out. This one is fine. And then for this one, I think that we might need to go with... I'm honestly thinking like maybe we should go with something from the game. So something like this. Or you can just give her an outfit that is long enough to cover a little bit more of her knees so she doesn't get like this. But maybe we give her something underneath so she can still have something that she would wear. But we just give her a little bit of a white shirt underneath. So I need to find that, but I think this is actually suiting her. So her cold weather outfit is fine, and I gave her this top underneath that I think suits her. And then we have, let's see what I think this is going to... She is so old. But yeah, that is also Isobel as an elder, and she's now in her elder years. What I can do is I can finish Takoda's aspiration because he only needs to become friends with the hermit. But then maybe we can change it to quality of life. No, Twilight Years. Maybe then we can change it to Twilight Years as his elder aspiration. We won't be playing much with it, but at least we do have like some time still. So maybe we can experience what that aspiration is like while we while we play with them as elders. And just like they've done many, many times before, they're all sitting around the fire, and Willow is going to start with the first tale because that is something that they have to do for Day of Remembering is tell stories. So she's now going to tell her story, which I do think is very nice for a family picture. I love taking pictures, especially on this holiday, which will be probably one of the final holidays as the whole family before we go fully into Willow's generation and have Willow focus more on her family. Takoda, he is going to sleep. I think everybody is going to sleep. Where's Takoda going so we can have Takoda and Isobel sleep in the same tent? Okay, Dakota's aside, so you are also going to go inside. You're still fine. I think the younger Hoke is also going to sleep. I think the girls are still all fine, so maybe they will just roast a little bit of marshmallows all together as a fun little way. And in the morning, we will go to the hermits to finish Dakota's outdoor enthusiast aspiration and have it. Well, actually, we didn't even finish. Wait, how far am I off? Oh, we need to sleep for 5. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna finish this, but at least we can get one step further. Maybe we can get a little bit further ahead. But I don't. I think it's gonna be really difficult. So hopefully we can just do a little while. But I'll make sure that all of these members are taken care of. I feel like she is going to try to sneak out to a party because it's going to be really easy for her now. So she is just gonna call up her crush, Jordan, ask about college parties, and see if she can try to meet him up at near the beginning of the woods for a little bit of party because she's a little bit of a troublemaker. And for her future, what I was debating is she wants to start a small business. So maybe once she becomes a young adult, we can have her start her own dance studio that I will build for her, but that she has similar to her own parents, her own business, but then specifically a dance studio. So let me also know what you think of that idea in the comments down below. Do you see her becoming a dance instructor? I think it actually suits her. She loves dance. She okay. Yeah, she is going to a party. So let's try to sneak out, go to college party, and we'll see if it works. All right, I'm trying to find. We've been here already a few times, but I still get lost every time. I'm trying to find the area where we can go to the hermit. There it is. So Dakota's gonna explore. I was about to actually let him do some collecting, but if we are going to have to catch insects in after this step, I probably might wait and. Oh, that's a big. Okay, that's a praying mantis, but that's a big praying mantis. Uh, we're just gonna leave it there as it is, but that's very, very big. You're at the camping area, which is basically a scouts camping area. And while we are waiting for Dakota to go to the hermits, in the meantime, we can just have, let's see, the youngest play together and then the oldest two play together with the horseshoes so that they have a little bit of fun while again waiting for Dakota. And that went way faster than expected. So we are already in the Bramblewood where I'm immediately going to look for the hermit. Let's see. He or she should be around near the house. There we go. So we have the hermit over here. Let's do a friendly, cheerful introduction. And should we bring the family here? Oh, why not? Why don't we bring the whole family here? Bring Oak. So the whole family is here, and in the meantime, Oak is not feeling great. Who's not feeling great? She's not feeling great because she is dazed from the college party. She definitely that snuck out to it. But why don't we have, let's see, ask for fishing mentoring. Can you not fish? Apparently not, because the water is frozen. So I don't think we can do much here, which is unfortunate. Maybe. Oh, she wants to start a will. But maybe there is. Yes, there is enough snow to have a snowball fight. And I forgot to bring Hazel here. I should have controlled Hazel so I can also bring Hazel in here. And she wanted to have another child at some point, but unfortunately that's not possible. But maybe we can throw a weenie roast for the twins' birthday. And I don't think we will have photographs, so we will never finish her bucket list. Dakota is already feeding a fulfilled life. He can actually have the power to do a rebirth, which I'm hoping to get at some point with Isobel, so we can have a rebirth with her down the line, maybe as one of the, maybe her spirit in one of the later generations, or maybe as a final for generation 10 to come full circle. For now, we did become friends with the hermits, so I'm just going to have him collect 15 insects. I'm just gonna go around here, find the collectibles, see if we can find as much as possible. That's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 insects. And if you can also do that in the camping ground where we were, then we should already be able to tick that off, and the rest I can do from home. And in the meantime, everybody is having a snowball fight here, which is really cute. Just enjoying the day as they shoot. And I basically forgot that you get more than one insect normally, depending on whether you catch a will-o-wisp or regular insects. If you catch regular insects, you do get more. So he's already on 14 out of 15. And let's see, did he get another trait? Celebrated birthday, took another vacation. She also got it, I think. And we got an emerald. Okay. Yeah, she also got the same one. She does have her energetic lifestyle still. And I think it's like so cute to see all of them just. We're not gonna look at the dog poop, that's not cute to see. But just the whole family together. I am going to send them to the lodging because they are getting a little bit dirty and a little bit tired. You can also see it with Dakota. So we're just gonna finish the collecting of the final things. So that after that, I extended it for one more day, but I will send them home from vacation after we've done all the collecting, just to make sure that we are able to finish his aspiration from home. He can sleep 5 nights in a tent, so that would be able. Let's say if we sleep Sunday to Monday, this 1, Monday to Tuesday 2, Tuesday to Wednesday 3. If we would stay until Friday at home, which we might have to do for Willow to be able to go to university, maybe then we can take this off. And otherwise, we already count 1 night from last night. He did do this in his life, I think, already. So we might just say that he has done that or done that before and take off the aspiration just for him. Because he used to live in a tent as well, actually. So I'm too sad that it doesn't count exponentially. So if you've done this in the previous steps, you already get it. So I might just take it off for him. But let's go home and see if we can increase your herbalism skill. Alrighty, the family is back home. Unfortunately, there are 2 conditions that were revealed. So Takoda, now that he's an elder, he has arthritis, which means that he will experience swelling and tenderness in his joints, and he's more prone to aches and pains, which he feels he needs to have an adjustment period, but it does mean that he feels a little bit disheartened, getting older, that he might not be as fit as he used to be. And for Isobel, while she's feeling energetic, she also got a chronic disease, and that is actually, let me see where it is. sleep disorders. So Sims with sleep disorders have trouble getting to sleep, staying asleep, and having quality of sleep. Alternative therapy, psychotherapy, and sleep medication can help. So she's gonna have some issues with sleeping. Maybe she, all over the years, like she turned into a light sleeper. So while she might feel tired, she might not fully get a night's rest. She does want to chat with Dakota. She also wants to start her will, which I think we can do from the phone. Let's see. Maybe if we hire a service inheritance lawyer, yes. So I think she would instead of doing it on a computer, she would hire an inheritance lawyer. 'Cause at the moment, Willow is actually on the computer. She is writing her application essay for university. She already did two other things. So for university application, she already requested the letter of recommendation from her guidance counselor and her teacher. I'm not sure if you can already request a high school transcript if you haven't graduated yet, but we are gonna do it just in case. And no, we get the pop-up. It's okay, it's a no and it's a yes. No, I'm not ready to leave this family, but also I'm very excited to leave this family. We are gonna request a high school transcript. She is currently writing her application essay. We also need to do a study course for the entrance exams. Freya is calling us. Oh, I would love to have a sleepover, but I don't think she would do it right now, actually. Yes, and you are gonna sneak out, because that's who she is. So let's see. Sneak out to friends with bonfire, because that's... She actually wants to sneak out, so we're just gonna try. You are not doing anything, but you are getting tired. And the final thing that I want to check with her after she's... I'm gonna stop her writing her essay for now. We're gonna do the request high school transcript. And then the things that I want to check is actually what scholarships she can apply for. And hopefully we will be able to get all of them. We do have more than enough money. I will be giving, similar to what we gave Hazel, I will be giving everybody a... You're not gonna freeze to death. But I will be giving everybody 20k. So Willow and Oak will be moving out together. So we'll have 40k together to live in... I was thinking at first I build a home for her in Bridgester where they can stay and maybe have it as a rent. But I'm also debating maybe Windenburg instead. So I'll let the choice... I'll leave the choice up to you up to you, lovelies, about these two options. Whether she's going to stay in Windenburg or whether she's going to stay in Bridgester. And we actually have a lot of things that we can apply for. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different scholarships. So we're just going to apply for all of them. And after that, I will just have her write her university application or finish her application off camera. So I will be ending this episode here. I hope you lovelies like this episode. If you do, click the like button down below. Let me know what you think of Isobel and Takoda's elder makeovers. Do you like them? What do you think of them being elders? Are you ready for it or not? And if you're not subscribed yet and don't want to miss out on the twins' birthday in either a wholesome or chaotic episode, make sure you click the little subscribe button down below as well. And I'll see you lovelies in the next one.